Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Advertise with Sahara Football. Call us now.
Hey guys, welcome back to Sahara Football. It's a fine morning here. Those were the KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko players as they arrived in Accra. Right now they have departed for Zambia. They are departing for Zambia this morning in ERNEST in preparation for the clash with Zesco United in Zambia. I'm your host, Selassie Fiawe. Welcome back to Sahara Football. So today I'm going to talk to you about KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko's 18-man squad. Who are those composed of it? As you already know, or you might not already know, Songe Yakuba won't be in that squad. Yes, he has had a second Bukabo yellow card that ruled him out of the clash with Zesco United. So hopefully KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko make it through to the quarterfinals so Songe Yakuba can feature again. I'll be talking to you too about the Black Stars clash with Mauritania. Yes, there'll be a friendly the Black Stars will have with Mauritania on the 26th of March this month. Later, after the AFCON qualifier with Kenya, they'll have a friendly with Mauritania. I'll be giving you details about that. So as usual, if you're new to the channel, I advise you to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to get more updates. So let me just jump right into it. I'm going to start off with the KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko squad, 18-man squad that is going to Zambia to help secure qualification to the quarterfinal for KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko. So the story says Daniel Dakwa makes his first Kotoko international trip as coach CK Akono includes the newly signed Danny Tugai in his 18-man squad to face Zesco United on Sunday. Dakwa has been in fine form in the two straight starts for Kotoko in the Confederations Cup, having recovered from the injury that clipped him to the sidelines nearly 10 months ago. Kotoko are looking to qualify for the quarter-final stage of the CAF Confederations Cup with the must-win clash against Zambian Giants in Ndoli. The Porcupines leave Ghana via leave for Zambia via Ethiopia on Wednesday, and CK Akono is banking his hopes on goalkeepers Felix Annan and Muntari Tego, as well as defenders Amos Frimpong, Augustin Sefa, Daniel Dakwa, Emmanuel Ajimambedu, Mohamed Habib, and Wahab Adams. Also in the squad are midfielders Umar Bashiru, Kwame Bozu, Prince Akwa, Jordan Opoku, Emmanuel Jempi, and Steven Nyako. Strikers Frederick Boateng, Abdul Fattah Safiu, and Obed Owusu are also on the trip to the southern African country. So is Danny Tugai, who is yet to start a game for the Porcupines after joining the side in January 2019. CK Akono also leads the 7-member technical team, which has Akako Patron, Joseph Bam, Ohene Brenya, Emmanuel Amate, and Samuel Kwame Ankoma. The 29-man delegation is led by Kotoko Chief Executive George Amwako, who is joined by co-management members Isaac Donko, Edmond Aka, and Yao Amu Sapong, and photojournalist Gideon Wache Botre. So this is the 18-man squad that is going to face Zesco United, and KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko are in ERNEST. You can see here on your screen the full squad. You see Felix Annan and Muntari Tego in goalkeeping position. Amos Frimpong, captain of the side, also in there. Augustin Sefa, Daniel Dakwa, Habib Mohamed, Jiman Bedu, and Wahab Adams, Umar Bashiru, and Prince Akwa, Kwame Bozu, Jordan Opoku, Steven Nyako, Emmanuel Jemfi, Abdul Fattah, and Obed Owusu, Frederick Boateng, and Danny Tugai. That is his first ever trip with ASANTE Kotoko after being signed in January 2019. So this is the full squad that is going to Zambia to try to clinch qualification for KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko. So this is the squad that Kotoko are going to use to win the clash against Zesco United. This is a must-win game, as you already know. They have to win and hope Al Hilal beat Nkana FC for them to secure qualification to the next round of the CAF Confederations Cup, which is the quarter-final. So Kotoko have arrived in Accra yesterday, and this is the story says Kotoko arrived in Accra on Tuesday ahead of their trip to Zambia via Ethiopia on Wednesday. CK Akono's Porcupine Warriors are traveling through the national capital to Zambia to play Zesco United in a crunch confederations game on Sunday. The squad is spending the night at one of the serene environments of the city to continue with its journey early Wednesday morning. So I can confidently say now that KUMASI, ASANTE, Kotoko are on their way to Zambia through Ethiopia. So they'll make it to Ethiopia before making it finally to Zambia. We wish them the very best. Let me know your predictions. What do you think? How do you think the game will go? Do you think KUMASI, ASANTE, Kotoko can make it through to the quarterfinals? This is really important game for KUMASI, ASANTE, Kotoko. CK Akono. It's a really vital clash for them, and he and his contingent have to make sure they win and win well, and hope that Al Hilal do them a favor in Sudan. Still sticking with KUMASI, ASANTE, Kotoko, we all know that they are preparing to face Zesco United. The officials have been named for that clash, and the story says CAF, Confederation of African Football, CAF, has appointed referee Victor Miguel de Freitas to officiate the CAF Confederations Cup game between Zesco United and ASANTE Kotoko in Zambia. Victor will be assisted by countrymen Zahele Tusi Siwela and Arthur Kosi Ndogeni as assistant line and 2 respectively. The game will be played at the Levi Manwasi Stadium in Zambia on the 17th of March. Kotoko drew with Al Hilal on Sunday at the Babayara Sports Stadium. They will have to win Zesco United to qualify for the quarterfinals. So I move on to my next story, and it has to do with the Black Stars. Now the Black Stars, as we all know, will be playing Kenya in AFCON qualifier, the final AFCON qualifier, which will determine who wins the group. Yes, who wins the group and who gets seeded, how both teams will get seeded in the draw April 12. So the Black Stars, after that game, will play a friendly with Mauritania. Story says Black Stars of Ghana will play Mauritania in an international friendly on March 26th as part of preparations for AFCON 2019. Ghana will host the Lions of Chikwete 3 days after facing Kenya in the final AFCON 2019 qualifier in Accra. Both Ghana and Mauritania have already qualified for the Cup of Nations in Egypt, but Mauritania are traveling to Burkina Faso for their final AFCON qualifier on 22nd March. For Mauritania, Egypt 2019 will be their first ever Cup of Nations appearance. 24 players were invited to Ghana's camp for the March international break, where they get to play both Kenya and Mauritania. Both games will afford APPIAH the opportunity to assess all invited players. The African Cup of Nations will be played for the first time in June. So that's it with the Black Stars. They will be playing Mauritania in a friendly on the 26th of March, 3 days after facing Kenya in the final AFCON 2019 qualifier game. We wish them, we hope they do well. The players that have been called, we hope they can justify their inclusions. For many who are saying Mauritania is not a team Ghana should be playing with in a friendly to test their prowess, I think they are really the perfect opposition. First of all, they are a team that are making their first appearance at the AFCON 2019. Also, no one really knows about them. If I ask you how Mauritania usually line up, I doubt if many of you will be able to answer that. So they are really not that a bad opposition to play in preparation for the AFCON 2019. No one really knows how they play. They are going to the tournament. We need to, so likely we can face them if we prepare friendly with them and know how they play and know how they line up. It could really go a long way to help us. So I don't think Mauritania is a team that should be downplayed. When I posted the story on my website, many people were complaining about Mauritania not being the kind of position that Ghana should be playing a friendly with, and I totally do not agree with that. I feel they are a great opposition. So Ghana versus Mauritania, 26th of March. You can be sure this channel will bring you everything you need to know about that clash. So I move on to my next story, and the Black Stars, you know, some players were called up. I brought you the lineup yesterday, and ERNEST ASANTE says his call up to the Black Stars is a dream come true. Now, Al Jazeera forward in ASANTE says it's a dream come true after he was named in Ghana's squad for the final AFCON qualifier. Ghana will host the Harambee Stars at the Accra Sports Stadium, and the former Feyenoord forward has been named as KWESI APPIAH's 24-man squad. Speaking to sportsworldghana.com, the UAE-based tormentor said, "Of course, my call up to the Black Stars is a dream come true. Some people even believe this should have happened long time ago, including you interviewing me. but I think it has happened at the time God wants. ASANTE joined the United Arab Emirates side FC Nonchalant in the summer of 2018. The 31-year-old winger who continuously made dominated headlines while playing Norwegian side Stabæk, has netted 5 goals in 15 caps this season for Al Jazeera UAE Arabian Gulf League. So that is it with Ernest ASANTE. He's really excited with his call-up. I would really like to see him in action. I've not really watched him that much, and it's really going to be interesting to see them in action. So to my final story, and it's about another Black Stars player being excited about his call-up. We all know KWESI APPIAH, who is in the 3rd tier of English football with AFC Wimbledon, has been called back for the first time since the Afram Grant era in 2015. He played in the AFCON 2015, where we got all the way to the final but lost to a penalty shootout, even though Ivory Coast missed their first 2 penalty kicks. We gave us the upper hand. We managed to scuff that as well, but that's not about it. KWESI APPIAH is back in the squad, and he's excited about being back in the Black Stars squad. So Black Stars retainee KWESI APPIAH has disclosed that he fully deserved the opportunity to prove his worth to the national team after earning a call-up for the AFCON qualifier against Kenya on March 23rd. The AFC Wimbledon forward insists Ghanaians should expect an even more hungry and passionate football from himself and the team when they host Kenya in Accra. APPIAH, who scored 4 goals in 24 games in the English Football League One, is looking to gate crashing Coach KWESI APPIAH's team for AFCON 2019 in Egypt. I deserve this opportunity. Ghanaians should expect to see hunger and passion to do well for the team and country. This is a great opportunity which I have been working towards for some time now, so I will show my worth to the team and hopefully build towards another AFCON tournament. The striker has missed the AFC Wimbledon last 3 games due to injury concerns, but the striker says he'll be fully fit for the Ghana game. This is what he said: "My injuries are healed and I am training. I'm currently fit for the task ahead," he said. APPIAH is returning to the team for the first time since AFCON 2015 in Equatorial Guinea. So that is it with KWESI APPIAH. We wish him the very best. We hope he does well for Ghana and the Black Stars, and we can only hope for the best for this player and for the Black Stars in the future. And before I go today, for those who are saying, I saw a comment saying that we are interested in mediocrity. KWESI APPIAH's squad is really mediocre. What has Jordan Ayew done and all that? I have to just say that, guys, this is just a friendly and a final AFCON qualifier. And an AFCON qualifier we have already qualified for. KWESI APPIAH might be wanting to play out some players who are and see how they perform. This is not the final squad for AFCON 2019, so we can draw conclusions as to whether they are mediocre or not. Yet again, there are players who do so well for their clubs and come to the country and do not so well. So you can't be 100% sure this set of players will be a colossal failure, and whether Ghanaians love mediocrity or whatever. This is a squad KWESI APPIAH wants to try out. I'm sure he has done his homework, and let's give him a chance. That's what I'm going to say. Let's give him a chance. Let's give the boys a chance. This is a friendly game to see how they will perform, and I know they will do well given the right circumstances. That has been it for today, guys. I've been talking to you about KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko's 18-man squad traveling to Zesco to do the improbable and beat the Zambian side and secure qualifications to the next round of the CAF Confederations Cup. Let me know your thoughts on that, your predictions for KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko against Zesco United on Sunday. Drop your predictions in the comments box, and your Black Stars game against Mauritania. Do you think this is the best game for Black Stars to be playing with Mauritania? Let me know your thoughts about everything in the comments box. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your day.